Call to order and welcome to the January 12th organizational meeting and regular meeting for the Oak Park Board of Education. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Clark.
Here.
Copeland.
Here.
Rogers.
Here.
Madison.
Here.
Scott.
Here.
Perriman Tanks.
Here.
And Tyler.
Here. Okay, item number 2, we've all received the agenda prior to today. If there are no objections, we will approve the agenda with unanimous consent. Are there any objections? Okay, item number 2 is approved. We will now approve the consent agenda. If there are no objections to doing so, we will do that with unanimous consent. Yes.
I had some questions for discussion on line item 3B and 3C.
Okay, so we will move item 3B and 3C down to should we do it before? Okay, we'll move it down to 13. Oh. We'll move it to 13.
What is this you moving? What's you moving? What is it you moving?
The consent agenda.
Item B and C.
B?
I'm sorry. Items, 3B and 3C, yes.
Okay, so we'll move it down to after number 12. Okay, the consent agenda will be approved with unanimous consent. Are there any objections to doing so? Okay, we will go to item number 4, election of officers. To elect officers for the 2026-2027 term in accordance with the bylaws. We will go to item 4A, President. Any nominations for President?
I would like to nominate Paige Madison to stay as president.
Okay, second, any second?
Second.
Who's second?
Okay, Mr.
Who's been?
Sorry.
Who's second?
Right,
She puts her hand down. Okay. Madison?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Perriman Tanks?
Yes.
Tyler?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Copeland?
Yes.
And Clark.
Yes.
Thank you. Congratulations, President Madison. We will now go, thank you. We will now go to President, item number 4B, Vice President. Any nominations for Vice President?
I nominate Zandra Clark.
Okay, that is, any second?
Second.
Okay.
Raise your hand.
Motion made by trustee Rogers, sorry, and seconded by Perriman Tanks. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Mm-hmm. Madison?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Perriman Tanks?
Yes.
Tyler?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Copeland?
No.
And Clark.
Yes.
Congratulations, Vice President Clark. We'll move to item number 4C, Secretary.
I'm sorry for point of information.
Mm-hmm.
When there was a motion for asking for the nomination, and I raised my hand, and also Roger raised her hand.
When you told her to go ahead, she just did.
So mine gets out for my nomination of the person that I want.
Yeah, because she got enough votes to move forward. So you told her to go, correct? You said go ahead.
Well, there were two nominations. I mean, two people who wanted to nominate. So
Right.
because I told her to go, or I should have just taken over.
If that's what you wanted to do, but since she got enough votes to be it, then she.
Is that how that goes?
Pretty sure it is. Because it would be, is that not how it goes?
Not Robert's rules.
Okay. Help me out. Okay, so we get to do her nomination as well? Okay, and whoever has the most yeses? Great, thank you. Thank you all. Okay, Miss Trustee,
So I would like to nominate trustee Tiffany. You can accept it or not accept it. That's what I nominate for vice president.
do you accept that? Okay. All right, so a second, any second?
Second. Made the motion, sorry.
Motion made by trustee Corcoran, seconded by trustee Tyler. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Perriman Tanks,
We already voted. No.
Rogers,
No.
Copeland,
Yes.
Clark,
No.
Tyler,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
and Madison.
No. All right, we will go to item number 4C, secretary. Any nominations for secretary? I myself will nominate trustee Pyramid Tanks for secretary to remain secretary.
I'll second.
Any second? Motion made by myself, seconded by trustee Clark.
I have a nomination to nominate Tyler, or excuse me, Asia, trustee Asia Tyler for secretary.
Okay. So we're gonna go with trustee Pyramid Tanks first. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Rogers,
Yes.
Copeland,
I'm sorry,
this is,
we're not on Tyler, correct?
We're on
No.
Pyramid
Pyramid
Tanks.
Tanks. No.
Madison,
Yes.
Tyler,
No.
Scott,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Perriman Tanks,
Yes.
Okay, and then we will now, is there a second for Tyler? Did I do that already?
No, it passed.
Sorry.
It passed.
That's what I said last time, they said I still have to do it.
You
So,
You were still nominated.
yeah, you were still nominated.
Okay.
Okay. So is there a second?
I'll second.
Second, okay. Made by Corcoran, seconded by Tyler. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Rogers,
No.
Copeland,
Yes.
Madison,
No.
Tyler,
Yes.
Scott,
No.
Clark,
No.
Perriman Tanks,
No.
Okay, congratulations, Secretary Pyramid Tanks. Names be all over the place. All right, we'll now go to item 4D, treasurer. Any nominations for treasurer? Okay, Ms. Pyramid.
I'd like to nominate Tiffany Scott for treasurer, please.
Okay, I'll second that. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
is there any other?
Sorry.
Is there any
Anybody
other?
else want to be nominated? No, ma'am.
Okay. Tyler,
Yes.
Madison,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Perriman Tanks,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Rogers,
Yes.
and Copeland.
Yes.
Okay, congratulations, Treasurer Scott.
Yeah.
We will now move to item number 5, facsimile signatures. Okay, go ahead.
Resolved that the board hereby authorize the use of, what's it, facility? Signatures of President Madison and Treasurer Scott for use in signature signing checks drawn upon district funds, except those transactions for which other signatures have been authorized by the board, such as contract agreements. The board hereby authorizes the following school employees to conduct such transactions: superintendent, director of finance, or designee.
Second.
All right, motion made by trustee Clark, seconded by trustee Tyler. Ms. Greer, can you please call it roll? Any discussion on the motion?
Tyler Scott seconded, didn't you?
Yes, I seconded.
Yep, I said any discussion on the motion? No, okay. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Clark,
Yes.
Perriman Tanks,
Yes.
Copeland,
Yes.
Rogers,
Yes.
Tyler,
Yes.
Madison,
Yes.
and Scott.
Yes. Okay, we will now move to item number 6. Oh, well, that motion passes, sorry. We will now move to item number 6, designation of bank depositories for district funds. Would anyone like to read the motion? Okay, I will. Resolve that the following brokers, dealers, safekeeping institution, pool accounts, and banks are recommended as depository institutions for school district funds and other public monies coming into the hands of said treasurer, brokers, dealers, safekeeping, Huntington Capital Markets, Comerica Securities, Huntington Capital Markets pooled accounts, MILAF/Public Financial Management, PFM, banks, Comerica Bank, Fifth Third Bank, Huntington Bank. Any second? Any motion on second? Okay, motion made by myself, seconded by trustee Tyler. Ms. Greer, any discussion on the motion? Okay, Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Clark,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Tyler,
Yes.
Madison,
Yes.
Corcoran,
Yes.
Rogers,
Yes.
Perman Tanks.
Yes.
Okay, that motion passes. We will now move to item number 7. Would anyone like to read the motion? I heard you first.
So resolved that the Board of Education authorize the administration to utilize the services of the following legal firms as counsel to the Board of Oak Park School District in matters as specified for the 2026 school year. Firm of Miller Canfield, Paddock and Stone, firm of Miller Johnson, Truman Law Firm, PC.
Second. Motion made by trustee Scott, seconded by myself. Is there any discussion on the motion? Go ahead, trustee Corcoran.
I'm sorry. So we no longer have Truman? I mean, not Truman, I'm sorry, Miller Johnson? Did I hear that? 'Cause I-
They both on there.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't
Yep.
hear the first
They
I was
changed to
reading,
Miller
trying to
Canfield.
find
Mhm.
where it,
Yeah. Is that all, trustee Corcoran?
yes.
Okay, thank you. Motion made by trustee Scott, seconded by myself. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Perman Tanks,
Yes.
Tyler,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Madison,
Yes.
Rogers,
Yes.
Corcoran,
Yes.
and Clark.
Yes.
Okay, we will now, motion passes. We will now move to item number 8. Committee appointment, Oakland County School Board Association Committee. Would anyone like to read that motion?
I can read it, but we need to have the discussion of who can be appointed to
Yes.
committees.
Would anyone like to volunteer to be the, excuse me? Would anyone like to volunteer for that role? Can we, I knew that was gonna happen. We're gonna have to revisit it, I'm assuming.
These are the ones
There
that
is a
we-
deadline to that,
Mhm.
so just for information.
I think I have that in my email as well.
It's in your board book.
Mhm. If anybody can find it before me, please just holler out the, is it February 1st?
No later than January 31st.
Okay, so do you all want to revisit this at the next board meeting? Or do we have somebody that can possibly do this?
I'm not available, so I can't do it.
I won't be available to do it either.
Almost the last time I wasn't available.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to revisit this at our next board meeting. So we will go to number 9, public participation. Can you please read the public participation guidelines? Trustee Carolyn Tanks.
Because the Oak Park Board of Education values public meetings, not just meetings in public, we welcome public comments on school issues. Speakers are asked to express themselves in a civil manner with due process for the dignity and privacy of others who may be affected by public comments. The public comment portion of the meeting cannot be used to make personal attacks against a school board member or a school district employee that disrupt the order of the meeting and are totally unrelated to the manner in which the member or employee performs his or her duties. Speakers should be aware that if statements violate the rights of others under the law of defamation or invasion of privacy, such comments may result in legal liability. Most comments can be concisely stated in 3 minutes, and the board respectfully asks that comments remain focused on the topic or issue and not directed at specific personnel or board members. And I have Sinitra Ward.
Okay. Welcome.
Welcome. Can I move this over a little bit?
Sure.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Again, my name is Sinitra Ward. I'm the Vice President of OPEA. I stand before you with a statement to speak to you in the absence of our illustrious President Desiree Fuller. Once again, good evening. I am speaking tonight in my role as leader of the Oak Park Association, representing hundreds of dedicated educators and staff who show up every day, committed to serving the district and its students. It has now been 53 days, approximately, since the superintendent was placed on leave. We want to be clear that the OPEA fully respects the principle of due process afforded to the superintendent. We are not challenging that right, nor are we seeking confidential or legal protection information. We are asking for, and have consistently asked for, is communication. Acknowledgement, reassurance, a visible demonstration of care and concern for the staff who are navigating an extended period of uncertainty. These requests are rooted in the well-being of the workforce and the overall health of our district. We recognize that central office leadership can only do so much in this situation, and we appreciate their efforts to support staff. At the same time, the lack of direct communication from the board leaves staff unsure and anxious. Clear, consistent messages from the governing body itself are necessary to maintain trust and confidence in the district. Our memberships are asking reasonable questions. They're asking to feel seen, supported, and valued by the governing body of the district they serve. Even a brief acknowledgement of the strain that this situation places on staff will go a long way in maintaining trust and stability. Tonight, we respectfully ask the Board of Education to demonstrate leadership through thoughtful communication and visible care for its employees. Our education remains deeply committed, our educators remain deeply committed to Oak Park students and community. We ask, in partnership with you, that the board demonstrate the same level of commitment to the people who make the district function every single day. With warm regards, OPEA. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Okay, we will now move to item number 10, call for closed session. Call for closed session. What would you like to do?
Is there another?
Do you have another one?
No, this is not.
Oh, okay.
You sure?
Yeah, this is the one I'm...
Okay. Would you like to get a motion? Anybody?
That the call for closed session, that the board enter into closed session pursuant to Section 8C of the Michigan Open Meetings Act for the purpose of discussing 2 letters of agreement, LOAs.
Any second on the motion?
Second.
Motion made by trustee Clark, seconded by trustee Tyler. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Clark,
Yes.
Copeland,
Yes.
Rogers,
Yes.
Madison,
Yes.
Scott, Perry-Mutangs,
Yes.
and Tyler.
Yes.
Okay, we're now in closed session. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. We are now in open session.
Madam President, I would like to make a motion to amend the agenda.
Okay, second? Trustee Clark made the motion and trustee Scott seconded.
I move that the board accepts the administration's recommendation for the following action items. For the LOA to modify the school year calendar, be it resolved, the Oak Park Board of Education has thoroughly reviewed the letter of agreement between the Board of Education and the Oak Park Education Association, OPEA, with regard to modifying the 2025-26 school year calendar. The Oak Park Board of Education formally accepts and approves the letter of agreement as presented. Adopted by the Board of Education this day, 12th of January 2026.
Okay, and seconded by trustee Scott, correct?
Yes.
So a motion made by trustee Clark, seconded by trustee Scott. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Tyler?
Yes.
Perriman Tanks?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Madison?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Corcoran?
Yes.
And Clark.
Yes.
Okay, motion is passed.
In addition to that action item, I would also like to make the motion for LOA regarding placement. Be it resolved, the Oak Park Board of Education has thoroughly reviewed the letter of agreement between the Board of Education and the Oak Park Education Association, OPEA, with regard to staff placement. The Oak Park Board of Education formally accepts and approves the letter of agreement as presented, adopted by the Board of Education this 12th day of January 2026.
Okay, motion made by trustee Clark. Any second?
Second.
Seconded by trustee Tyler. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Clark?
Yes.
Corcoran?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Madison?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Perriman Tanks?
Yes.
And Tyler.
Yes.
Okay, that motion passes as well. We will move to item number 12, action items. Number 12A, acceptance of the June 2025 audit report. Would anyone like to make the motion?
I read it.
Okay.
Resolve that the Oak Park Board of Education accepts the audit report for the year ending June 30th, 2025, as presented by Mr. John Ringling of Manor Consortium at the December 8th, 2025 board meeting.
Second. Okay, so motion made by trustee Perriman Tanks and seconded by trustee Scott, Clark. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Clark?
Yes.
Corcoran?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Madison?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Perriman Tanks?
Yes.
And Tyler.
Yes.
Okay, that is passed. We will go to item number 12B, 8th grade student out-of-state field trip in Sandusky, Ohio. Would anyone like to read the motion?
I'll read it.
Okay.
Resolved that the Oak Park Board of Education approves an out-of-state field trip for the 8th grade students of Oak Park Preparatory Academy, OPA, to Cedar Point Amusement Park in Sandusky, Ohio, on Tuesday, June the 2nd, 2026. Students will depart OPA at 7:30 a.m. and return at approximately 9:30 p.m. via ground travel under the supervision of Oak Park School District instructor Tanisha Holmes, and approved chaperones in accordance with district policies and procedures.
Okay. Would anyone like to second the motion?
Second.
Okay, motion made, any discussion on the motion? Okay, motion made by trustee Clark and seconded by trustee Perriman Tanks. Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Tyler?
Yes.
Clark?
Yes.
Perriman Tanks?
Yes.
Corcoran?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
And Madison.
Yes. We will now move to item number 12C, 6th and 7th grade out-of-state field trip to Washington, D.C. Would anyone like to read that motion?
I'll read it.
All right, go ahead, please.
Resolved that the Oak Park Board of Education approves an out-of-state overnight field trip for the 6th and 7th grade students of Oak Park Preparatory Academy, OPA, to Washington, D.C. from Wednesday, May 13th, 2026 through Sunday, May 16th, 2026. Students will depart OPA at 5 a.m. and return at approximately 9 p.m. via World Strides under the supervision of Oak Park School District instructor Amber Miller and approved chaperones in accordance with district policies and procedures.
Okay,
Second.
Motion made by trustee Rogers and seconded by trustee Perryman Tanks. Any discussion on the motion? Okay, Ms. Greer, can you please call the roll?
Madison,
Yes.
Tyler,
Yes.
Rogers,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Corcoran,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Perryman Tanks.
Yes.
Okay, that motion is passed. We will now revisit item number 3B, which was moved down. Personnel actions, January 12, 2026. Trustee Corcoran?
Yes, personnel action report that I had a discussion on is the resignation of the speech and language pathologist at the Oak Park Preparatory Academy. Is this position available, or do we have any candidates for this position? Like, are we interviewing?
Position is posted. Yeah, the position is posted as all of our other vacancies on the frontline system. And HR, along with our Director of Specialized Student Services, reviews those candidates in the portal daily, probably. If not daily, then at least every other day to see any new candidates. At this time, we do not have any viable candidates, so we consistently take a look at the portal to see who has applied.
And also, I noticed the social worker, so these are two major positions that we lost. I wanted to ask, because I know now that the law has allowed the permits for certain professions. Are we, like, is it, I know there's a competition out, right? And I'm trying to word it properly, because these are state laws that says we have to have these positions. So is there anything different that we're going to be offering this time that we, lost them? Because I know that Ms. Aaliyah said that, she's done a whole lot to get these positions filled. But I know we continue to run into these roadblocks, but strategically, are we coming up with something, more powerful? Because we have some competitors out there.
We do. To your point, Trustee Corcoran, these are specialized positions, right? So unlike us being able to get a permit from the state for a teacher, it is much more, I don't even think they give permits for these, because they have to not only be licensed by the state, but also LARA as a social worker and a speech, but they have other credentialing. So typically, the state does not give permits for those positions. However, I do believe we came to the board a couple months ago to just expand our network and our net to include contracted services if possible, because as you mentioned, these are required positions to serve as the students of the Oak Park School District. One of the things that we are considering, and I know we did it last year, because these positions fall under the collective bargaining agreement. So technically, we can't do anything above and beyond for this group that we don't do for everyone at OPEA. So because they are in a collective bargaining unit, we would need to have discussions with the OPEA to explore perhaps additional opportunities or additional problem-solving strategies we can have to make sure that we are desirable and to make sure that we are recruiting and retaining those specialized positions.
I thought, if my memory serves me correctly, that it was a permitted position that ago.
No, not for ancillary staff, so not for social work. They'll let us do it for teaching staff, but not because it's specialized, right? So social work, you have to do LARA. You can either do limited licensing or full-blown. We can't get any permits because they require a whole host of extra training that is not required for other positions. So the state will not give us permits for those. Which is why we sometimes go to contracted services because we got to make sure we have them, right? So sometimes we have to explore in collaboration with our OPEA Explore.
So how many contracted companies out here in Michigan that
It's,
happens to
yeah.
have some speech and in language?
It's a few.
Or how about have we reached like out of town? Because I know there's some out of town.
So we do have some people that apply from out of town, but typically they want virtual hours. We cannot. So there's several out-of-state candidates who have applied, but they think they can do work virtually. That's not our testament. That's not our function, right? So we can't approve those applicants. Now, if they move to Michigan and they want to come service the beautiful children of the Oak Park School District, here we are.
What is the limit of time, limit to when we have to have this position filled?
As soon as possible to make sure that we are in compliance with students' IEPs, right? So IEPs dictate how many service hours and services students get, mostly by month. So typically, we try not to go very long without those services, because we have to then do what's called compensatory services, right? So then we'd have to say, okay, these group of students did have social work hours for the month of October, so we do hire a social worker, they have to go through and still give those service hours, because legally and morally and ethically, we are entitled, those children are entitled to those hours. So we always make sure, in conjunction with our Director of Special Education, Dr. Olawole, that we give those compensatory hours if we have a vacancy.
Thank you.
Is that all, Ms. Corcoran? Trustee Corcoran?
Then
For that one?
yes.
Okay. All right, so now we move to item number 3C that was moved down, financial statements from November 2025. Go ahead, Trustee Corcoran.
It was under general funds. So the question I have, under general funds expenditures, oh, here we go. So, we have amended budget, actual, and we also have actual over/under budget. So my question is actual over budget. And I noticed that our total expenditure says $60,629,730, and the actual is $26,539,959. But it looks as if we underspent of $34,089,771, which is giving us an average of 43.8% over. Great. That is great. That is great.
Now, to explain it a little bit, so this is our amended budget for the year. So this year, we budgeted $60,629,000 roughly. We're almost at the halfway point of the year, which if you're spending your money correctly, you should spend it, you should be at or below 50% of your spending. Now, if we were over 50%, then it would be a problem. But right now, to date, we've only spent $26 million, and we still have to go from here until June 30. So we're, to your point, we're looking very healthy. The amount that we budgeted is $60 million. We've only spent down $26 million. According to our budget, we still have $34 million to spend down for the year based on the budget the board approved on July or June 30th, and we are under that 50%.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, is that all, Trustee Corcoran?
Yes.
Anybody else? Okay, now we will move to item number 13, information items, iPad refresh quote.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So Oak Park is scheduled to refresh 375 iPads. These iPads are used through kindergarten, latchkey, STEM, and ESL. The reason we need to update these is because they no longer support the security upgrades, software updates, and state testing. So we can use bond funds. So we do have bond funds left over from contingency. So that cost will be $150,959. So we will bring that at the next one.
All right.
Any questions for that?
I have a question.
Trustee
The,
Tyler,
um,
can Trustee Tyler go first? I heard it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear it, it's
No problem.
Yeah, it's,
Do I need to hold my questions until the next or now?
Is it about this?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so, okay, thank you. So my first question is, okay, so we need this, right? But what is, so we are contracting this out to be done?
No, we're gonna do it in-house.
Oh, so we're gonna do it in-house?
Yes. Yeah, the switch over from the old iPads to the new iPads. This is just the purchase of the iPads. Purchase of the iPads, the cases, the licensing for the iPads, and then the headphones.
So we finna buy some new iPads?
Yes.
That's what.
Yeah.
So what the old ones at?
We no longer can support them, so.
When the last time we bought them?
When we bought these was in 2014.
And I'm an Apple lady, so, you know, Grace got it. Okay, so, all right, so we need these for our students, okay. Because I was looking at, okay, so what are we, now how many can, excuse me, how many
The 375.
iPads are,
Yeah, they'll be split between kindergarten, latchkey, the STEM program, and ESL.
how many?
375.
Okay, all right, I want to hear it, I didn't get, thank you, 375, so make sure they all get to the kids.
Anything else, Trustee Tyler?
No, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, we need some new ones. We need some new ones. That's, I was here,
so the refresh, or excuse me, refresh. So the refresh is defined as, because I misinterpret what refresh was. I thought it was us taking, because I know Apple updates software.
Yeah.
So I thought that's, so what's the definition of refresh?
Well, we're getting,
Repurchase?
we're getting, yeah, this is, yeah. And replace different artwork.
thank you.
Because I know I send out radios to have them read flash, which is the same thing. We send out the radios and then we program them, send them back, and put them back into the vehicles.
We call it refresh.
I was like, oh, wait, is it reflash? Is it sending out, coming back? Understood.
No, I was like,
Utilization, you said, I know you said the STEM, the preschool.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
STEM, ESL, and
That's
latchkey.
what I missed, okay.
Okay. Is that all, Trustee Corcoran?
Yes.
Okay. We will now move to item number 14, communication. Whew. Any communications from the administration?
Yes. First of all, we would like to, we sent out a district communication, but we would love to invite our illustrious school board, our community, and everyone to our annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Keep Up the Promise program that will take place at Oak Park High School this coming Monday at 9:00 a.m. It's a wonderful program put on and led and directed by Principal Haley over at Key with district.
he will get you for saying that.
What happened, Principal?
You said keep.
Oh, used to Principal Haley at the Dr. James N. Pepper Elementary School, but it will be at Oak Park High School on the Boulevard on Monday at 9 a.m. for the Keep of the Promise. We'd love to have our school board there in our community. Unfortunately, I have a previous engagement out of state with my daughter, so I won't be there, but we would love for you all to attend. That's the first announcement. The second one, we have a half day this Friday. That's for the community, half day this Friday is Records Day, end of the car market period. Our teachers will be here, ready to last those projects and assignments and getting those grades in. And because it's MLK Day on Monday, there is no school for students. But we do take that as a day of service and celebration of all of the hard work and dedication from people like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. My other communication is January is National School Board Appreciation Month. So we'd just like to take this time to recognize our wonderful school board for the service that they provide. You ran out, you got bowls, and you come here every other Monday to do the business and the work of the district. So we appreciate all of you show up to events, y'all at the schoolhouses, y'all shuffling and gliding all over the place here in Oak Park School. So we appreciate your presence. We appreciate all that you do, your commitment, your care, your passion, your joy, your love, and most importantly, the service that you provide to our children. So shout out to you all. Happy National School Board Appreciation Month. We gave you gifts from our administration, and then we have just some beautiful keepsake certificates for you that we'll give to you at the end, but this is just in recognition of your service. So thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else from, okay.
Okay. Any communications from the board? Go ahead, trustee Clark. Go ahead, trustee Clark.
Okay, thank you. I have a letter here to the community and the school district. This is in reference to the censoring of me at the last board meeting, that I wasn't in attendance. Not that I have to give a reason to why I wasn't here, but I had a cousin who was in ICU, and he later on passed away. So, to shut that noise, that why I wasn't here, that is the why I wasn't here. Dear community and school district, the school district attorney, Adam, contacted me with inquiries, prompting me to consult my attorney. My attorney asked me, was I under a criminal investigation? I asked Adam, was I under a criminal investigation? He stated, he doesn't have that type of power. And I answered, no. He mentioned the board president initiated a fact-finding inquiry about me. A closed session was held without my consent to discuss my situation. Since I am not under an investigation, I am taking this time to advocate an openness and transparency which wasn't provided in this instance. Adam didn't clarify and propose. He didn't clarify the propose of his questions. As per the Michigan compiled letter laws, section 15.267, you can find it on page 6, on page 7 and 8. Excuse me, page 6 and 7 in the Michigan compiled laws where it speaks. And this is clarifying because it's very long and I didn't want to read all that. So closed sessions can be held to discuss matters related to the disciplinary suspension, disciplining, complaints, charges, or evaluations of a public officer, employee, staff members, and an individual agent, providing that the individual in question request a closed hearing. However, in my case, I wasn't informed about the closed session beforehand, and I was not under any criminal investigation. I repeat, I have not done anything wrong. I believe transparency is vital in such matters, and I had nothing to hide. It's important to follow the rules set forth in the Michigan codes to ensure fairness and accountability. As an elected official, my fiduciary duty is to this community and this school district and everybody else. Not to the comfort of the board majority or the superintendent. I was chosen by the people to represent their interests, and this is what I intend to do. Regardless of the challenges I face, the censure I have received is a clear case of retaliation for simply disagreeing and speaking openly. It is damaging to my reputation and undermines the spirit of public service. However, I will continue to ask questions, speak truly, and carry out the duties to this to the best of my ability and, as this is what I was elected to do. I remain committed and serving our community with integrity and dedication. And I will not be deterred by those who speak to silence me. Now, there are some quotes from my mother. My mother was a union woman. She was a committee man. She taught us ethics. She taught us transparency, and she taught us how to stand strong. That would be me and my sister and my brother. She used to say, do the right thing even if you stand alone. And also to end, Michelle Obama always says, when they go low, you go high. And that's it.
Thank you. Trustee Corcoran? Anybody else?
Okay. I would just like to thank Director of Communications, Brandy North. She was able to participate in a Zoom for the youth recognition program that is coming in. I appreciate her. I will be sending a save the date to all of you through your email for the youth recognition ceremony that we will be having in April. It is a private invitation-only event, so I will give you the details of what is needed. And I would also like to thank teachers that have nominated students thus far. We do appreciate it, and we hope to have more nominations to come. That's it.
Madam President, I'm sorry, I did forget one thing.
Thank you, Trustee Clark. Trustee Corcoran? go ahead.
Yeah, also, I wanted to talk about the state oversight. I know back a couple of, in November, we received a actual paper that discussed, and Ms. Murphy had spoke about it. But what happened was I had not understood what that meant, even with this one piece of paper. I read it. So what ended up happening is I called the Department of Education to ask them to define what losing your oversight meant. So they contacted the administration. Administration gave me an email, and in that email it was a PDF. But the reason why I guess I did not understand is because there was 4 pages added on to this. So now I request that the other board members receive those other 4 pages, because it is very critical that they understand, you know, the reason or why or how we get to this situation. And that's why I call it MDU. And anyone can call it MDU. That was it.
Okay, any other communications from the board? Thank you, Trustee Corcoran. Any other communications from the board? Anybody? You raising your hand? Oh. Okay, I would like to go. I would like to start off by saying Happy New Year to everyone. I hope y'all had a good holiday, good break. Welcome back. Just to give a little bit of notice, the investigation is still ongoing. We don't have any words on that yet. I will put out something from our legal stating that, but it's nothing as of right now. You know, with the holidays being just passed, and so many, you know, so much of it, I can't really speak on it, but soon as we get something with the findings, we will report it. Happy School Board Appreciation Month to all of you, all of my fellow trustees, and I would like to thank you guys for your support with me being president for the first time. Thank you so much. Y'all all have been awesome and, you know, guiding me and helping me. Trustee Corcoran, I'm sorry for your loss. And I just wanted to explain with your case what you just said, since I was kind of singled out. I just want to explain that you had complaints that I had to go to the attorney about, because that's what they wanted me to do, so I have to do it. And I have no reason to retaliate against you at all. I support you. So thank you to everyone. Does anyone have anything else to add? No? Okay. This meeting, 15 15, item number 15, adjournment. Can you tell us when the next meeting is?
The next meeting of the Board of Education will be held Monday, January 26, 2026 at 6 p.m. in the boardroom of the administration building.
All right, this meeting is adjourned.